Good morning. Excuse the fact that I look rough. Last night I slept horrendous. Romee wants to say hi. Hiya, hiya. They just had my breakfast. I didn't sleep very well last night. It wasn't because of Romee. Romee slept fine. You know, when you just have those nights where you're just thinking about everything. It was one of those nights. But I thought I would vlog today because we are taking Romee to the farm. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, just thought I'd bring you along with us. So going to the farm. Hello, I'm upstairs to get ready. Bit of bad news. So we've had to change the plan because it's forecast to rain pretty much all day. Like, it's going to be a very wet day. And I was thinking about it. I was hanging on to the farm because I really, really wanted to go, to be honest. However, I just know that, like, obviously I'm not going to want to be out in the rain all day. Romee certainly isn't going to want to be out in the rain all day. Nor is she going to want to sit in the pram. So we've decided to change the plan and go to the Metro Centre, which is a big shopping centre near where I live. So now I need to think of something fun and sweet to do with Romee there. And the thing is, like, although I live not too far away from the Metro Centre, I don't go very often, so I'm not sure what is really there for children. I'm thinking they do have a Build-A-Bear. So I was thinking, do I pop into Build-A-Bear and get her one made? Because I've always wanted to do one myself. But obviously I'm not going to pay for me and Romee to do one. So, and obviously she's too little to do it on her own just yet. So I was thinking maybe I could go and get her a little Build-A-Bear. But my mum is coming and we're going to get a little coffee somewhere, of course. Because, you know me, I couldn't possibly go through a day without having a coffee. Also, can I just mention the fact that we have hit 5,000 subscribers. That is such a big milestone for me. I've always wanted to do YouTube since being a little girl, and to now have like 5,000 people on the journey with us. And the thing is, I will say we as a collective, because this is our community. It's not my community, it's our community that we've grown. And I'm just really, really proud of it. And I wanted to create an honest video diary, essentially, of what parenting is like. I just wanted to have a new normal. I live a normal life, you know, with a normal 6-month-old. And I know there's many people that are very much in my position in the comment. And when I'm having a moment where I'm like, is this normal? And then people comment and are like, yeah. Like, people comment and are like, yeah. Like, I'm literally going through the same thing. This is getting blended out, by the way. Just really, really proud of the community that we have grown. It is so special. And I guess the next one is on to 10k. It is quite a grey day. I've put a bit much on there, haven't I? Something as well, I always wanted to create a space for mothers. And I'd get a lot of hate about, well, you don't say it for dads. But that's because I can't speak on a dad's experience. I can only speak on a mother's experience. This is why I'm only talking about mothers. I wanted to create somewhere that mothers could relate. For example, mothers not being allowed to have human feelings. The amount of comments I get when I post shorts saying that I'm tired, telling me that I shouldn't have bothered to have a baby and stuff, is crazy. And I just know that so many people can relate to that. And I feel like even women in my life who are mothers, I feel like have been treated the same. It's sort of like, well, how can you be tired when you're a mum? And I'm like, actually, it's very tiring. And it doesn't mean anything bad, like, it's nothing to do with Romee. So I just wanted to create a safe space where you could come if you're a mum and just be like, you know what, I'm absolutely drained today. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm thinking of still wearing strawberries today and then putting Romee in strawberries. I did want to save her outfits because I still need to film my haul. and that video is going up before this one, and I've not filmed it yet. So I didn't want to use any of the outfits yet, but I think I'm just gonna, you know, because you know what, it's the week after, you're gonna be expecting, well, let's be honest, you're probably not bothered, but I would be wanting to see a cute little outfit. Oh. Right, I'm nearly ready. I'm trying to be quick because the traffic around there is horrendous. Right, I'm gonna go and I'll see you when I'm dressed. Ready? There is a theme of strawberries for the haul that I'm doing. These weren't included in the haul, so I'm just going to show you them now. But I bought myself a little strawberry top that says Mama, and I also bought this cardigan that has strawberries on it. So that is my outfit today. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. And I'll show you Romee's outfit when she's ready. So I thought I would just share this. Basically, I was in town the other day and a shoe shop had a spin to win on. So I spun to one. I don't know if spun's a word, but I've just used it anyway. And I didn't win, but I did win 50% off. So I bought a brand new pair of shoes. And they were supposed to be 40, I think. And I got them for 20. So what an absolute bargain. I just thought I'd show you. So I'm wearing these feelers. Never owned feelers before. I was looking for some Pumas because I do actually quite like a Puma, you know. But I decided to go for the feeler instead. We're both ready. Here's Romee's little outfit. Look at her little shoes. I still have a vest underneath, just for extra warmth, you know. But we've both repping the strawberries today. So that's the vibe, isn't it? I can't get this to stay down. So hopefully your cardigan will do that. Hey, so ready to go? Ready to go? So we are back from the Metro Centre now. We are currently having a little play on your play mat, aren't we? Yes. We're having a little play, and then Romee's dad is coming down because he couldn't see Romee last week because he had surgery. Oh, ready? There go. He had surgery on his nose, so he didn't get to see her last week, so he wants to see her this week. So she's going to see her dad for a bit, aren't you? That's the plan. Say hi. Who's that? We did have a big screaming session in the car on the way home, didn't we, Baba? But Romee was very overtired and a bit overstimulated, and she got really upset. It was really sad. But we got her home, gave her a bottle, had a bit of a cuddle, didn't we? And you fell asleep. So she's feeling much better now after a little nap. So that's basically where we're up to in the day. I did actually pick up Romee 2 little bits from the Metro Centre. I picked her up some plain leggings. I just got grey, like a whitey cream, and pink. But I don't think she would wear grey because I'm not too keen on grey on babies. And then she's got the same in tops, just because I think some days she's getting a bit warmer and she would like to have a little bit more free type clothes. So I just bought her the plainest of plain that can get mucky, that I'm not too bothered about. But that was literally all I bought. And they were £3.50 for the tops and £3.50 for the leggings. So yeah, it was a good buy, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll probably put a top and leggings on her for when we go out. She's gonna wear a white top and a white top. That's risky, isn't it? And some pink leggings. That's gonna be her second outfit, well, third outfit of the day. It's actually fourth. She had a morning sleep suit, then her outfit going out, and then she's had a sleep suit, have a nap in, and now leggings and a top. So she has like 4 outfits a day. That's insane. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna have a little play and we will see you soon. The rain is really coming down, so it's gonna be a nice cozy evening, I guess. You got your pot? Romee, look at all your hair coming in. So you got lots of hair. Is that Craig? Oh, that one's good, isn't it? Hi, so this is pretty much the end of our night. Romee's just had her bath, didn't you? Have her bath. I'm making her bottle now. Gonna watch a film, probably have a sleep. I need to finish editing another vlog, and yeah, so I'm just gonna get Romee Roo sorted for bed, and I will see you when she's asleep. Say good night. Good night, everybody. Say good night because I go to bed. Oh, I love her so much. Hi, Romee's in bed. If you can hear her little baby monitor. But for now, oh, it's so delicious. And we're actually watching Final Destination, which is very brave for me because since having a baby, I've really struggled watching anything scary. But I braved it and I actually enjoyed it. So we're going to try again with a different film. Hi everyone, I thought I would end off this video by showing some of my current baby favourites. Romee is 6 months old. Where's the time gone if I do want to mention that again? So these are just some products, some toys that I've been really enjoying, Romee really enjoys, and that are just working really well for us. So I thought I would just share them. I am going to say trying to share because Romee, you will probably hear, is sitting right there. So this may be very interrupted depending on her attention span and how interested she is at looking at her favourites. But anyway, let's get started. If you watch these videos often, you will probably know what I'm about to show, and that is strawberry sleep suits from Next. I've actually just bought these in the next size up. You will have seen in my previous video where I did a baby haul. These were in there. They're from Next. You get 3 for £18 and I 1000% recommend. Absolutely love them. If you have a strawberry baby like mine, then go for it. They are the cutest sleep suits ever and I'm just going to keep buying them until they're not in our next size. The next thing I'm going to share is some toys that Romee likes to play with, and that is these building blocks, specifically these 3. Or actually there is a blue one downstairs that she also likes to play with. These 3 are her favourite. She does want one now. Which one do you want? Yellow. You want yellow? There you go. So these building blocks, I'm going to put them down because they're a bit noisy. They are from Smith's and she absolutely loves them. She will sit for hours on end
playing with them. Them three. She likes this one, obviously, because it's noisy. And I think the others, just because they're bright colours, but honestly, she's got like 4 building blocks, which are her absolute faves. The next thing, I'm unsure of where this is from because her dad bought her this, but it is one of her favourite things to play with. And that is this little clicker. It might be a bit... She has just been chewing on it, so there's a bit of drool on there, so I do apologise. But this is also one of her favourite teething toys. She also sits and chews this for ages. You can put these in the freezer. Romee isn't too keen on having things frozen. She prefers them to just be like this. I think the cold is a bit much for her mouth just yet. But this is a current favourite. She also likes this toy, which is from The Entertainer. I will also link it down below. And because it's so small, she just can grip on, and she likes to bite the top. Obviously, she's teething. So she enjoys biting the top of that one. And obviously, every 6-month-old likes noise, don't you? You like noise, but you are the noise, Romee Roo, aren't you? You are the noise. The next thing I'm going to show, this is not an ad at all, but it was an ad a few videos back. That is the sleep suits from Yophos. They just work an absolute dream for Romee. She really does enjoy them. But we do actually already buy the bibs from Yophos. They're just these muslin bibs, and it stops anything from going on their clothes. We've used these from her being a newborn, and I swear by them. They're just a brand on Amazon. Type it in, get yourself some. They work a dream. But we also have been enjoying the sleep suits, the sleeping bag, sorry. There's lots of wriggle room in there. They're keeping her cool enough and warm enough at the same time, so it's just working perfectly for us. The last thing I want to share, Romee is actually on it. So I'm going to wriggle her over a little bit, and I'll lower the camera down so you can see, just so I'm not interrupting her. This is a Mamas and Papas little pink chair. It also has, let me just lower down. It also has a little play tray that you can just clip in either side, doesn't it? And she just sits and plays with her toys for ages. It is so sturdy, and you do not worry about them falling out of it. Not that she's ever... Yeah, she's never sitting anywhere where she could fall out of it. But you know, because when they just start learning how to sit up, they could fall forward or backwards. If you don't want any of that and you need to do things, stick them in that little play tray on, and you've got yourself about 10 minutes. I forget how much this actually was. I think it was round about 30, but I think they're between 30 and 50. I'll find the link that I bought from, and I will link that down below if you're interested in getting one of these. I definitely recommend. This is probably one of my most recommended. This is not an ad, not sponsored at all. I just really like the chair. I am back at a better angle. My final favourite is this playmat. It's actually from TK Maxx. It's probably a little bit stained. Perfect little playmat to put on the floor. Stops them from being sick on your carpet. They're only sick on this. Whack it in the wash and you're good to go. So this is my final favourite. It's also got padding in it as well. So if they were to take a little tumble, which of course they do when they're learning, don't you? You do little tumbles sometimes. But yeah, if they do take a little tumble, it's nice and soft, isn't it, Baba? Isn't it? You want to have a look too? There you go. That's yours, isn't it? See, that one's mine. Do you want Dodie? But anyway, my Romee Roo is starting to get a little bit fussy now, so we're going to go and have a little play and have some dinner, and then we'll have our bedtime routine ready for bed tonight. Let me know your favourites if you do have any. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know. But anyway, we're going to go and have a play, aren't we? And I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give a little like, a comment and a subscribe. And me and Romee Roo will see you next week for another video. Goodbye.